Now that the after hours of the night has finally come to an end, that can only mean one thing. The dawn has arrived. Welcome back to QFC. So today we are going to be... Yo. Hello.
I got it, you good?
Where am I?
Not this again.
Are you okay?
What is this?
Huh? Yo, hey! Yo, you gotta start a video, bro.
Yo, so the dawn has arrived. Yousif.
What the fuck I got on, bro? What the fuck is this?
What?
Yo, take the shit off me. Yo, get the fucking video started. What the fuck I got on right now, my nigga? What's wrong with you niggas?
So, as y'all know, we just finished After Hours, and we are now heading towards the second chapter of this trilogy. Man, how do you even describe this?
Tell him. Put it into words.
This surrealistic, metaphysical,
shit. Ooh. Linguistic,
psychedelic world
delicious
of Dawn FM by none other than The WEEKND.
Dawn FM!
So previously, we did After Hours, which could be summed up by Pain. It's almost as if he's in this endless cycle, this loop almost, of just that sinful world, Las Vegas. He's addicted to the drugs, the money, the fame, the woman. So then now, I guess it made a bit more clear as to what we could assume happened to the character at the end.
Oh, he died in hell.
How fuck you die in hell? I thought you died before you go to hell.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is? Bro.
I thought you die in hell.
No,
nigga.
hear me out. Hear me out.
LA's hell, bro.
No, but LA's hell, right? But in actual hell, you die multiple times. That's the loop.
Oh.
If you watch you go back, you die. You go back, you die.
Let's just quickly go back to the Divine Comedy. I'm sure you guys remember the 14th century Italian
my
poem.
favorite Italiano, the Divine Comedy.
Yes. So we just seen him in Inferno, and he now goes on to
Purgatorio.
Purgatorio.
Oh shit.
So we could obviously assume that since The WEEKND, of course, did take inspiration from this poem, that Dawn FM is Purgatory.
No.
And in this album, we're going to be exploring the idea of regret.
Alright, guys, all together, alright? Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso. One more time. Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso. Inferno, Purgatorio, Paradiso. Best way to sum it up for you guys: if After Hours is A New Hope, then Dawn FM is The Empire Strikes Back. If After Hours is Terminator 1, then Dawn FM is Terminator 2. If After Hours is Shrek 1, then Dawn FM is Shrek 2! If After Hours is The Godfather Part 1,
Yeah.
Then
Dawn
Dawn
FM
FM
is
is
The Godfather Part 2!
Oh shit, nigga, damn.
Last but not least, if After Hours is Dune Part 1, then Dawn FM is Dune Part 2!
I don't know if this is exactly correct. I could be wrong. But in this story, Dante ends up meeting a guide. And that guide's name is Virgil.
Okay.
And so it's interesting because in this album, there is a guide. We'll just leave it at that.
Hey.
Let me actually explain to you guys what the WEEKND's reimagined version of Purgatory is. Picture the album being like the listener is dead. And they're stuck in this purgatory state, which I always imagined would be like being stuck in traffic, waiting to reach the light at the end of the tunnel.
Damn.
And while you're stuck in traffic, they got a radio station playing in the car with the radio host guiding you to the light and helping you transition to the other side.
Oh shit.
So it could feel celebratory, could feel bleak, however you want to make it feel. But that's what the dawn is for me.
Damn.
Alright, y'all. Dawn FM by The WEEKND. Revisiting it 2 years later. What are y'all expecting this time around?
I think this is one of those albums where it's gonna do exactly what I know it already can do. And I'm just very excited because all I'm gonna say is this, boys. This album is for the soul.
Oh man, when this album came out, let me tell y'all, I had this shit bumping for months on repeat. And I had to cycle through all songs. I couldn't listen to just one song off the album. It had to be the whole thing over and over again. To think that there's a whole context behind what he's actually saying and the dialogue in the songs is just crazy to me. So I'm expecting a new experience to hopefully make me enjoy it even more.
Are you good, bro?
Yo, Leonardo, you, bro.
Bro,
You about to cry, bro. So,
dog, I had issues.
Fuck.
I had issues with everybody sitting on this couch.
what'd I do,
Especially
man?
the guy in the middle.
Fuck.
He called your ass out, nigga.
Yo, I kid you not, this album came out, I did my own listen. I'm like, yo, it's good, I'll come back to it. Tell me why every time we hung out, this car was playing. Volume's at 200, not even 100, 200. Vibrating bass. Full blast, you know, it's okay. That we did the album once, and I was like, cool. You know what, someone's gonna change the song, right? The album. Yo, tell me why. Repeats.
Again, nigga.
Again. And then after that, you think it's done. No, 3 times. Then 4
Again!
times, then 5
Again!
times,
No,
then-
God,
no, you stay
Nah,
quiet.
you
stay
shut up,
quiet.
nigga.
For 5 months straight.
How many times you play?
So yeah, my experience with this album is not the best. But what I'm expecting through this video is obviously a change of heart. You know, trying to be a changed person in this video.
I've always loved this album, to be honest. It's definitely in my top 3 for the weekend. So I'm expecting to cry, maybe shed a tear, smile a little bit, and just, enjoy the experience.
Yeah, so once again, similar to After Hours, check out that video if you haven't. It's been a while since I've listened to this album. When I first did hear it, I thought it was beautiful. I loved the way it sounded. And once again, when it comes to the lyrics and the subliminal messages, I didn't catch a grasp of that. So today, I'm expecting to definitely learn a lot more about that.
Yeah, I love this album. I think it's the best album Weeknd's ever made, and somehow I don't know, but like in my top 10 albums of all time, this is number 7. I don't know the placements of all the other albums, but it's just there at number 7. Like I can see it. This time around, I'm just very excited to go in and discover more things that I might have not picked up so far within the times that I've listened to this album, and delve deep into the lore. All right, y'all, buckle up and experience this beautiful piece of.
Yo, I'm still tweaking, bro. I'm not ready.
All right, y'all. Track number 1, Dawn FM.
Let's do it.
Only on QFC.
Wait a minute.
You are now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. It's time to walk into the light and accept your fate with open arms. Scared? Don't worry. We'll be there to hold your hand and guide you through this painless transition. But what's the rush? Just relax and enjoy another hour of commercial-free music on 103.5 Dawn FM. Stay tuned. 103.5 Dawn FM.
It's 5 a.m. my time again. I've stucken up the moon kiss. It's 5 a.m. my time again. I'm calling and you know it's me.
Oh, wait.
about you cause we're both insane. I'm staring into the abyss, I'm looking at myself again. I'm posing off to REM, I'm trying not to lose my faith. Night over when you watch me sleep, you spin me around so I can breathe. It's only safe for you and me. I know you won't let me hold it. And if I finally die in peace, just wrap my body in these sheets and pour up the gasoline. It don't mean much to me. It's 5 a.m. I'm nihilist. I know there's nothing after this. Apocalypse and hopelessness.
I never wrote this down. What the fuck?
The only thing I understand is your song of tenderness. Oh baby, please just hold me close, make me believe there's more to live. Around we go. And this game called life we are loving. Night lover when you watch me sleep, you spin me around so I can breathe. It's only safe for you and me. I know you won't let me hold it. And if I finally die in peace, just wrap my body in these sheets and pour up the gasoline. It don't mean much to me.
That was gasoline.
Can I just say something real quick, bro?
Yes.
When this album first came out, all these motherfuckers on Instagram were hating on this song.
For
bro.
sure.
Get your earphones out.
Shame
get your
on you.
Headphones out. Whatever the fuck you got. Go in your car. Listen to this shit again, bro.
Before we look at the lyrics, so what'd you think of the intro? Just the intro by itself.
Yo, to me it was like what's that part like before like one of them like Shakespearean books, bro? The part yeah, to me it was just like a prologue, bro. It's immersive, but like yo, it gives you something, but it doesn't give you everything.
Yeah.
So like a
It teases you, bro.
Yeah, you like teasing, don't you?
Yeah.
So what do y'all think of Canada's very own? Shout out to Jim Carrey.
Oh,
legend.
I love Jim Carrey.
Bro, I remember before this album came out, the Weeknd said there was gonna be a very special person on this album, bro.
Oh yeah.
And we all thought it was Michael Jackson, bro. And then it was
I think Jim Carrey has a perfect voice.
Yeah.
Like I think this was like perfectly planned out.
The parallel with the Divine Comedy, in this sense, it could be assumed that he's Virgil, but in this story, so he's the guide. So that's, yeah, it's not confirmed by the way. It's just theories.
So I mean, it starts off with him saying, "This part I do alone. I'll take my lead. I'll take my lead on this road." You're already getting the sense that this is some sort of, I don't know if I should say enlightenment, almost, but it's like he's making progress towards something different. Just reflecting back on After Hours, we ended off with him, I think, like overdosing or something, and now he's entering purgatory, which is what this album is supposed to be.
Right. Notice the parallel too with After Hours, how he was alone again.
Yeah.
And this part, the first thing he starts with is this part
Alone.
I do alone.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, even just like make me believe and make believes. Because after the light, is it dark? Is it dark all alone? It just leaves you with the question. He's literally entering the uncertainty. Like, and then we have Jim Carrey. You are now listening to 103.5 Dawn FM. You've been in the dark for way too long. It's time to walk into the light and accept your fate with open arms. Now, this is a very interesting part that I forgot to say. Go to the ending of Just Relax and Enjoy another hour of commercial.
Oh yeah.
Just relax and enjoy another hour of commercial-free yourself music on
Now, that is something that he quickly
Why?
comes in to say, free yourself. It's almost like as if it's like, yo, wake out of it.
I feel like this free yourself music thing, like near the ending, is kind of like let's just say that your conscience. What are those two things, bro?
The-
I know
like-
what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
On your shoulder and
Yeah, for me, it's like yo, he's walking in like a very dark area, and then He just has like another version of him, like, and he's just like,
Sorry.
free yourself. So right now he's not necessarily like in a good or a bad state. It's very neutral.
Well, she's back. Thought she was gone, but clearly she's back in purgatory with this nigga. He talking about it's 5 a.m. my time again. I'm soaking up the moon, can't sleep. Okay, he can't sleep.
Yeah.
He's saying he's pushing himself further. He's trying to feel his heartbeat beat. What is that? What? I wrap my hands around your neck. Oh my God, you're there with that sexual shit, man. You love it when I always squeeze. So clearly there's a woman back in the story. Now the question is, okay, well, actually, I shouldn't say that there is definitively a woman now.
Okay.
Saying it's a man?
Because, no.
Now, although I do see it as a woman, knowing how The Weeknd is too, he always manages to find this like duality within his lyrics and stuff. I could almost see this like talking to himself too, especially the fact that this is the only time we hear The Weeknd with that voice, the lower voice.
Oh, that,
many
we
people are
didn't touch
ridiculing
that, yeah.
about it. For me, I've always seen this as this is the Abel that's on the album cover. This is old Abel speaking, which is why he changed his voice to be like that too. Also with the ending, because you know the ending is like oh. Once again, this is probably a reach, but isn't that, to me, that's just such a old man thing to do.
Yeah, it's just a,
you know,
like a tune back in my day.
Yeah, hence why too when he's saying it's 5 a.m. my time again, I'm soaking in the moon, can't sleep. It's almost like as if he's so used to it. He's been in fucking purgatory for how long? He's been stuck for how long? Like he got stuck until he was fucking old.
Yeah.
And if I finally die in peace, just wrap my body in these sheets and pour out the gasoline. It don't mean much to me. I think this right here just goes to show his view on his physical self and just what he respects when it comes to life.
It seems as if past and present have merged into one. This present being of The Weeknd, this character, is witnessing his flaws and his sinful behaviors and whatnot. It's coming off in the sense in which he's fully acknowledged what those patterns were, right? And it's in how it's directed in this sense. It seems a lot more coming from a reflective point of view as opposed to he's doing it in the moment.
I agree.
That's how even in that second verse when he goes off to saying it's 5 a.m. I'm nihilist, I know there's nothing after this. So, yo, I'm just doing all this fuck shit because I know there's nothing coming after this. It kind of goes into that hedonistic side, right? He's constantly feeding himself with such pleasures and whatnot because there's nothing more to life, right?
Oh baby, please just hold me close, like make me believe there's more to live.
Like he wants to believe that there's just so much more to this, but there. How do I make you love me?
We're going back in time. I'd like to see you try. Unpacking thoughts through tunnels in your mind. I'll fix your mushroom tea and cross the restless sea. Release yourself to escape reality. And cross the restless sea. Release yourself to escape reality.
We seen free yourself and he's saying release yourself.
Free yourself, release yourself. Oh shit.
It doesn't faze you. I need a breakthrough. I only want what's right in front of me. It's quite unusual, seeking approval, begging for it desperately.
I say!
You don't have to hide. Forget about what your daddy said. I'll teach you how to shine. And all the things you tolerated made you cold inside. But I can lift you up again like embers of fire. It doesn't faze you. I need a breakthrough. I only want what's right in front of me. It's quite unusual, seeking approval, begging for it desperately. I say. How do I make you love me?
Lord have mercy.
That is fucking different.
Oh
bro.
my-
Seeing it at the discotheque in like the 80s.
Oh, I
know
fucked
what?
that
Now I'm
shit
gonna-
up, man. Oh my god. What a track, man.
It didn't come out like this, right?
Nah,
Originally,
he made the
no.
single version. This is the album cover.
Bro,
That says something about him just as an artist too, just to also have the confidence of like putting this track as a single.
Right.
But on his album, like he reserved the album cut version.
Right.
Like,
He still made it a new experience
Yes.
on the album
Yes.
itself.
Kudos to him. For
So
that,
not
man.
necessarily letting the listeners listen to the same song twice.
New experience.
Yeah, no, it's just crazy to think like, holy shit. This is how he started off this universe.
Oh
That's
my God,
crazy.
man.
How Do I Make You Love Me, man? That's for the longest time. It was my second favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what's weird?
Number one can't be on top, bro.
You know, for me right now, it's my favorite song off the album.
It's fucking
Really?
fire,
Weird,
bro.
yeah. And it's the first time ever since the album dropped.
Yeah.
I've always had different songs at number one, but not
Yeah.
this one. But it was always
it's
one of my favorites.
those ones.
You know what I mean? It was
Oh,
always
it's
second
great
place or
feeling.
third place, or it was like top five. You know
It's
what I
like,
mean?
wow, you finally made a number one.
Exactly.
I will say about How Do I Make You Love Me, it's so beautiful how he penned a song that is filled with such like looming desperation of wanting love, essentially.
Yeah.
But it's so glamorized in this like colorful, zany-esque beat. We're going back in time. I'd like to see you try. Unpacking thoughts through tunnels in your mind. I'll fix you mushroom tea and cross the rest of the sea. Release yourself to escape reality. I see it in multiple ways, but one of the ways I see it, it could also be looked at in the sense in which the old guy Abel is kind of got a hold of this, the past
Yeah,
Abel. And
exactly.
he's like,
Mm.
okay, we're going back in time.
Yeah, that's what I also seen
Yeah.
it.
It's like Matthew McConaughey
on
in
the songs we've heard.
Interstellar, when he's in
Yeah.
the time dimension,
it's
except
past-
he
Right.
can
He can
communicate.
think,
Yeah,
communicate
yeah.
in real time,
In
like
real time.
yeah. Because I still feel like it kind of carries from Gasoline, how he's talking to his younger stuff almost. Once again, of course, there is a bit more context because of the music videos. Well, definitely explain more in the music video
Yeah, this
segment.
makes sense though.
I feel like verse 1 is like more so towards himself,
Uh-huh.
but verse 2 changes the meaning and once again explores the duality, and it's from the side of the woman. I could see two sides of it.
I think with that, if I can also see that in the first verse too. In this case, it can be that he's talking to an ex. He's gotten back with his ex.
Oh,
We're
shit.
going back in time. I like to see you try,
As
but
the
unpack
fixing
it.
machine
I
too.
want you to reach the same frequency as me at this time around. It doesn't phase you. I need a breakthrough. I only want what's right in front of me. It's quite unusual, seeking approval, begging for it desperately. But then when he says, "I said," he yells it.
Right.
I said.
And make it last eternally. The love you have for women is like, yo, make it last eternally.
Yeah.
But also, the love you have. Yeah, so like that love you need for yourself needs to be sort of eternal in a sense for your soul to truly be free. So it could also be like that too.
Bro, does this not sound like he's trying to get a woman to come to like the dark side, bro? I can see the real you, girl. He's kind of trying to like bring out a side of her.
It seems as if he's like the trip host.
Yeah.
He the mushroom tea, but then now that she's under the influence, right?
But like,
He's the guy.
But I can light you up again like embers of a fire. He's trying to really, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, he's trying to get her.
But then it's almost like as if it doesn't still work, and it's just like, oh my god, like it doesn't phase you. Like I need a breakthrough somehow. How do I get through? And then that's what keeps the I said. How do I make you love me? It's like, yo, why won't you? All right.
Oh, guys, I discovered something. Verse 1, I saw the fire in your eyes. So I guess as he's talking to her, he's seeing a different side of her. You know, you tell me things you want to try. I know temptation is the devil in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
He is now in a newfound state of observing what his influence and power can do to women. This is the first time he's seeing that power come to life. If I saw the fire in your eyes, I saw the fire when I look into your eyes. You tell me things you want to try. I know temptation is the devil in disguise. I think this is really coming from a place of fear as opposed to love. There's fear and lust involved because there's that temptation of like, yo, I wanna cave into this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's that fear of like, so this is why I was going in circles.
Yeah.
This is why I was stuck the whole time.
Like if I were to make a comparison with The Weeknd and his like just the attachment to love and just like woman, like the illusion of it, like with Dune, the Bene Gesserit.
Bene Gesserit. Goddamn Bene Gesserit.
He can't resist the temptation.
You'll risk it all to feel alive. You're offering yourself to me like sacrifice.
Right?
So like she's obviously in a vulnerable state.
Yeah.
He's saying, you said you do this all the time. Tell me you love me if I bring you to the light. So again, he's trying to convince her that he knows where the light is. He'll bring her there. But then the chorus, "Take my breath away," is from the perspective of the girl. This is when she finally breaks. "Take my breath away. I make it last forever, babe. Do it now or never, babe.
Like
Take
she
my
gives
breath."
in to the
She
temptation.
gives in finally.
Because it's almost like as if she now takes control of the situation.
Yes, yes, yes.
The second verse, "Want me to hold on to you tight. You pull me closer, feel the heat between your thighs. You're way too young to end your life, girl. I don't want to be the one who pays the price."
Yeah.
Like, just to kind of allude on to like what you're saying, there's more of that fear that he know.
There's
I
a
feel
guilt.
like the power
There's a
dynamic
guilt.
has shifted.
Right.
He always thought he was the one in control,
And now it's like
but it was
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
the
Or this
illusion of it
entity,
all.
this-
By the way, there is actually one more theory, but I'm gonna save it for the music video segment. Because the music video tells a complete different narrative, and I'm not gonna lie, while listening to this, it made me understand that narrative so much more. Because there's one key detail that where right before the "Take My Breath" like actual song starts, he takes a breath in. It goes and it goes dun 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 dun. Like in the beginning, we see him taking a
Get
breath
ready,
in,
yeah.
and that outro, we actually see his breath being taken away.
Yeah.
I see it like that too, just musically
Yeah.
wise, just from that thing. Another quick small detail too that I love. Start the like go to the song. Wait, so
It's muffled a bit, right?
it's not only muffled, but the volume decreases. To me, that almost is like representing
Cycles?
cycles, but it's also literally the breath being taken away from the beat.
Oh,
By decreasing
it's
the
like
volume.
Yeah, yeah.
You
It's
know,
almost
what I
like
mean?
he's like drowning. He's like gasping for air.
Yeah.
And, he's under and then he's back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That makes sense actually.
Yeah,
It's
we're
a
gonna-
small detail.
Bro. He's reflecting on a previous experience he had, or he's talking to someone in purgatory.
I mean, it's like, how
What-
do you
how
interpret
do you-
it?
how do you
Yeah,
interpret
there's
it?
no right or
I
wrong
don't
answer.
know anymore.
How do you interpret it?
Sacrifice. Let's go.
Oh, this one was crazy.
I was born in a city
Toronto.
where the winter nights don't ever sleep.
That's back.
So this life's always with me. The lace inside my veins will never bleed. Love, love. Every time you try to fix me, I know you'd never find that missing piece. When you cry until you miss me, all I tell you that I'll never leave. I always sacrifice your love for more than I try to put up a fight. Can't tie me down. I don't understand the lies from your love. I try. I don't understand the lies from your love. My time, love. I hold you through the toughest parts when you feel like it's the end. Cause life is still worth living. Cause life is still worth living. I can break you down and pick you up and fuck like we are friends. But don't be catching feelings. Don't be out here catching feelings. Cause I sacrifice your love for more than I try to put up a fight. Can't tie me down. I don't wanna
banger. What can you say? Holy.
It's so punchy. It evokes like an emotion in you, almost like a revenge or some sort of, you know.
I do feel like he's realizing, nah, this is not it on this song.
Yeah, that's
Like, even though it's glamorized and such, like, fuck you. But like it's that new profound sense of realization in the purgatory state. He's essentially there's this thing happening, and then the layer on top is him realizing that this thing is happening this time around. It almost to me sounds as if the production, let's characterize it as the Weeknd in this sense, right?
Yeah.
The production is putting up a fight, whereas in the verses are just kind of admitting the true reality of the situation.
Oh.
Right. I was born in a city where the winter nights don't ever sleep. So this life's always with me. The ice inside my veins will never bleed. I feel like this was also his way of kind of being like, yo, y'all ain't got shit on me. Like, don't fuck me.
You can't just convince me just because I'm here. Everything you're saying is right.
Right.
That kind of time.
I mean, remember.
Convince me with just your pussy type shit.
Exactly.
Right. Every time you try to fix me, I know you'll never find that missing piece. When you cry and say you miss me, I lie and tell you that I'll never leave.
This guy is so
Toxic ass.
That's game.
He's being so direct with it. He wants to reclaim his power.
Yeah. I sacrifice your love for more of the night. I try to put up a fight, can't tie me down. I don't want to sacrifice for your love, I try. So if I have to sacrifice you, then it is what it is.
Him over here.
Yo, Yousif, did you write like verse 3?
I'll hold you through the toughest parts when you feel like it's the end, because life is still worth living. Yeah, this life is still worth living. I can break you down and pick you up and fuck like we are friends, but don't be catching feelings. Don't be out here catching feelings, cause I wrote that.
Oh, you wrote that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this night, me and Weeknd was in the studio in Purgatory.
Oh.
We was chilling.
Wait, you went to Purgatory?
Yeah. I've been to all three, my nigga.
Oh, all three.
Don't go to hell, my nigga. Don't go to that shit, bro. That shit not good, bro. But now Purgatory is kind of fire, but I'm not gonna lie, man.
What they got over there?
Bro, they got anything you want, my nigga. You think of it, you can pop up randomly, bro.
They got Popeyes?
My nigga, they got Popeyes as well. They'll feed you fucking water chicken, my nigga, whatever you want. I hope you guys are paying attention to my lyricism here.
Okay.
I'll hold you through the toughest parts when you feel like it's the end, because life is still worth living. Yeah, the life is still worth living. Come on, guys. This is the message that I'm trying to preach.
I know what you mean, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's like Weeknd and the girls having sex and it's
No.
He has his rebellious shit, but then he's over here, he's talking about, what the fuck you say here, bro? He keeps sacrificing himself, bro, to get with the shorty. You get me?
Oh, wait, hold up. Let him cook. Yeah, keep going.
That was it, bro.
Oh, shit.
I got a lot to learn from Weeknd, bro. Game is game over here,
Whoa,
bro.
whoa, whoa,
Two
guys.
albums back to back.
Game, bro.
Now coming off a track that was so braggadocious and him wanting to get away from that chaos and power dynamic shift, we're gonna get some elderly advice from a legend, a tale by Quincy.
That's it. Looking back now, I didn't know what it was supposed to be. And it's like raising kids, man. If you weren't raised, you don't know how to raise, you know. I just did the best thing I could with them because they know fucking well I loved them. But I did do the best I could. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I didn't. I will never forget watching my mother get put in a straitjacket and taken out of my home when I was only 7 years old. She was diagnosed with dementia precox and put in a mental institution, leaving my daddy along with me and my little brother Lloyd. I later had an evil stepmother who further cemented the idea that I didn't need a mother. Growing up without one had long-lasting effects I didn't fully understand until much later in life. It bled into my relationships with family and those I had become romantically involved with. Whenever I got too close with a woman, I would cut her off. Part of that was vindictive and partially based on fear. But it was also totally subconscious. Looking back is a bitch, isn't it?
that dial. Because like the song says, you are out of time. You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come before you're completely engulfed in the blissful embrace of that little light you see in the distance. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed, free from all trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your own name. But before you dwell in that house forever, here's 30 minutes of easy listening and slow tracks on 103.5 Dawn FM.
Super Bowl catalog looking legendary. Room froze like it's February. EXO, that's a mercenary. A quarter bill on and off, yeah. Used to sing on lost, but now we cruising on the yacht. We clean, yeah. Said you wanted your boyfriend, jealous with a couple pins, and you didn't expect to fall for me once you got this deal. But instead you ended up with someone so basic, faceless, someone to take your pictures and frame it. And my new girl, she a movie star. My new girl, she a movie star. I left and right, make her scream like Nev Campbell. But when I make her laugh, swear it cures my depressing thoughts. Baby girl, she a movie star. Baby girl, she a movie star. Myself that I never fall. Alright, wait for this part. But here we go again. Here we go again. Life's a dream, 'cause it's never what it seems. But you'd rather love and lost with tears than never.
It's too long to me. We don't need the government involved because we like to touch. We don't need no damn religion telling us that we in love. But if we did crash down the road, spending lawyer fees up, then impact gon' save my ass if these feelings freeze up. You gon' sign this prenup. You gon' sign this prenup. You gon' sign this prenup. You gon' sign this prenup.
Wait, can you play the start again?
Sure.
Forgot how it goes. I need the tune. Alright, that's it.
That's it. Looking back now, I didn't know what it was supposed to be. And it's like raising kids, man. If you weren't raised, you don't know how to raise, you know? Damn.
And that's like a perspective that, because we're just young, right?
Right.
We won't understand the caliber of what it means to be a parent.
At this point, we're now getting into the root of it. What caused it?
Yeah, his childhood.
So it's like, I will never forget watching my mother get put in a straitjacket and taken out of my home when I was only 7 years old. Growing up with that one had long-lasting influence. I didn't fully understand much later in life. It bled into my relationships with family and those I had become romantically involved with. Whenever I got too close to a woman, I would cut her off. Part of that was vindictive and partially based on fear, but it was also totally subconscious. Looking back is a bitch, isn't it?
him just admitting that it was vindictive, partially based on fear, even to relate to the Weeknd's character. The love, the plunging into this world, that was all from a place of fear, a place of revenge, like the way he would, you know, behave out. I mean, hence even partaking in such toxic relationships.
And I find it interesting that they had him,
Right.
the spoken verse for this.
I feel like for some sense of realism, Quincy is almost like a representative or a spokesperson for like old Abel and how he would be speaking.
Exactly, yeah.
You could tell how precisely sequenced this album is. The end of it saying, looking back is a bitch, isn't it? So just to have the title of Out of Time too, and like, because of how reminiscent it is of like the 80s, I think this was his way in almost being able to encapsulate that thing of like,
Makes sense, because
you know,
right after that, Here We Go Again too, right?
Yeah, like it's more so his looking back kind of music.
Huh.
The last few months I've been working on me, baby. There's so much trauma in my life. I've been so cold to the ones who love me, baby. I look back now and I realize.
That's game.
And I remember when I held you, you begged me with your drowning eyes to say, and I regret and did tell you. Now I can't keep you from loving him. You made up your mind.
Bro, Yousif, like, why didn't you just tell him to, like, tell her, bro?
I tried to tell him.
And then, verse 2, if you mess up just a little, baby, you know my line.
Whoa, this is
Back to it.
It's the same
back and forth shit, bro.
If you don't,
Oh, the game never leaves you. You leave the game. See, the game hasn't left.
Keep that game to yourself, nigga.
give me one chance, just a little, baby, I'll treat you right, and I'll love you like I should have loved you all the time.
I love how clean it is. It isn't very, like, it's, I mean, also with the backdrop of the song, right? Like the production of it.
Yeah.
And him, this verse is just penned very much so.
It's more innocent.
It's very innocent.
Yeah,
I think that's how it
lighthearted,
really
a bit
comes off.
more.
That scares me because I know he's about to say some nasty shit in his next track.
And then you have, don't you dare touch that dial, because like the song says, you are out of time. You're almost there, but don't panic. There's still more music to come. Soon you'll be healed, forgiven, and refreshed, free from all trauma, pain, guilt, and shame. You may even forget your own name. Here's 30 minutes of easy listening to some slow tracks on 103.5 Dawn FM. Mind you, this is the first time Jim Carrey comes back into a song too. Ever since the beginning. Because of the fact that he also says, because like the song says, you're out of time. So he's clearly...
So he's talking to us.
Yeah.
Bro, because he refers to it as a song too.
Huh?
You are the radio listener.
What do you mean I'm out of time, man?
It's like you're the one stuck in traffic. You're listening to the radio.
Yeah, bro,
It's
you're listening
almost-
to the radio. We're all listening to the radio right
So
now.
where are we going after this? We're going to the light?
I think
We're
going
trying, but we're stuck in traffic.
What I'm trying to say is, I think there's a difference between the character and the Weeknd himself. I think the Weeknd himself also put himself into this universe. And then I think that ties in with Here We Go Again, because think about it this way too. Here We Go Again is the first track where we have a feature. I think it's actually meticulously placed for a reason. Because to me, the way I see it is that universe he's building with Dawn FM, right? It's so secretive in the essence of just it being purgatory. Now it's kind of odd because it's like, okay, but how's Tyler in that universe or whatever it is? And I think the reason why is because Here We Go Again is the Weeknd now taking over almost this album. So we're now listening to the Weeknd that we know him to be. Even the fact that Here We Go Again is the 8th track on the album. And this album is 16. So it's the halfway point. Ever since Heartless, I feel like there's this thing of like, at the halfway point,
mark, it switches.
It switches.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey attaching that here's 30 more minutes of like slow music. This is now acknowledging the fact that it's like music. There's music coming in, right?
Exactly.
That's why that Tyler feature even still makes sense. Oh, okay, it's a song.
But I feel like somehow they do all interconnect, which is...
I don't know how
To me, I feel as if the purgatory stuff, right?
Yeah.
He's in purgatory the entire album, okay? But he was an active player. Like there was things actively happening to him up until Sacrifice. I feel like now with track 7 and track 8, Out of Time and Here We Go Again, he is now observing the things in his life.
It's a transition period, I think. I feel like those two things.
He's now, it's as if he's watching this shit on a screen.
Right.
As opposed to actively, okay, he's facing another trial. Here We Go Again. It's so much more about the glamorous side of things.
Yes.
Right? It's more so, I mean, he starts the track off saying, strike a pose with my kinfolk. Front page of the billboard, suit and tie cigar smokes. Like, we still celebrating Super Bowl. Catalog looking legendary. Rank froze like it's February. EXO, that's immersive.
I feel like I kind of confirmed the theory of, like I said, because think about it. Everything he's saying is the world that we relate to. That we understand. Because think about it. You're breaking the fourth wall now. You're talking about EXO and stuff. Because, you know, this is more of like a conceptual album.
Yeah.
So just saying all of these things kind of breaks the illusion, right? But this is him purposely doing it.
Wait, Yousif, did you... write this next line with the bro.
Said you wanted your boyfriend jealous with a couple pics, and you didn't expect to fall for me once he got this dick. Yeah, that was a bar, man.
You wrote
was
that?
going crazy in the studio, yeah.
Respects.
Yeah.
And my new girl, she a movie star. My new girl, she a movie star. During the time of Dawn FM, just that era, he was with Angelina Jolie for a brief amount of time. What I'm saying
Angelina
is,
Jolie. Let me say this. This is actually crazy, man. He said, I love her right, make her scream like Nev Campbell. Listen, I love Scream, alright? It's my favorite horror franchise. Some people say, oh, it's not horror, it's not scary. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Scream and saying Nev Campbell, Sidney Prescott in Scream, Ghostface. She gets scared. Ah!
I told myself that I'd never fall, but here we go again.
Here we go again.
Life's a dream because it's never what it seems.
He's trying to convince us, like, come on, it's not that bad. At least there's some sort of, like,
Yeah.
look at it from my perspective. And even just the whole, like, life's a dream because it's never what it seems. To me, that part specifically, it always reminds me of, like, an 80s, like, adventure movie. Like that fantasy, like, never-ending story, maybe.
Oh,
or,
man,
like, just that
yeah.
kind of, you know. Like, he's trying to make it seem like what he's doing is fine. He's trying to justify himself.
Right, yeah. Tyler, although this love is strong to me, some things can change, go wrong with me. We don't know how it's going to be. Forever is too long to me. I also kind of feel as though he's voicing The Weeknd in this instance, just like how Quincy Jones was voicing The Weeknd,
it could maybe
in the
see like
sense
that
of
too.
like where, like, yo, you guys have your definition of love, I have my definition of love, all right?
Right.
I don't know how long this is gonna be, but why are you gonna say that's not love? Just because
Right.
it's on a time limit, does that take away from the fact that it's not love? Even knowing the nature of this relationship isn't gonna last, there's also that added sentiment of like, you know, pen and pad gonna save my ass if these feelings freeze up. You know? So that's why you're gonna sign this prenup. You're gonna sign this prenup.
You go sign
Because
this prenup.
this is something that might not last, but if we did end up going that route of getting married,
Let's just to be safe.
yeah. Next track we got Best Friends.
The number one nigga to suck on your soul. Done 102.5.
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, what we got, baby, what we got is you've been a part of toxic love. It tore us apart. Things
different.
Is there someone else I'm not? Cause I wanna eat your...
Huh?
Whoa! Nigga, whoa!
Pause.
What are you guys talking about?
What were you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I
you
feel
said
like
you
you've
is
been
somebody
spending too
gonna
much
match my
time with
freak?
Ty Dolla $ign.
Who's Ty Dolla $ign?
It's your best friend, bro.
You want to school
He's
with
your
him.
best friend. Nah.
I like the way you clap.
Let's go. So yeah, if we were to tie in the theory from before, where okay, we are now listening to The Weeknd as well. It's just continuing. It just seems more so, you know, him talking to this girl who's clearly his best friend, and then he's saying, "Yo, what we got? Like, yo, baby, like, listen, what we got is secure. It's fine. It's just a part of toxic love. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, you're my best friend. Just leave it at that."
Nah, he's worse than Future.
You know? And he just is actually saying like he doesn't want to be responsible for the heartbreak or whatever
So all
it is.
you want is fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
so
you
it's
don't
just
want
like, yo, you're my
responsibility.
best friend, just leave it at that. And then obviously, you know, friends no more, sex as friends no more. Like he's more worried about the fact that fuck, we're not gonna have sex no more, rather than the actual like friendship he's
Not
gonna
even
lose.
just sex no more, but sex as friends no
Yeah.
more.
Bro, come on, you know the words that are gonna come out my mouth.
What?
Game is game.
Oh my fucking god, man.
Shit.
I think these are actual flashbacks. We're living the flashbacks. Like you're watching the flashback.
Yeah,
It's as
I
if
feel
you're
like this
living
is like a memory.
Remember, yeah.
It's a-
I know what you mean, because this song's like, it's reflecting about like his love or the past.
Yes.
He's trying to hold on to that
It's
still.
like-
I know that you're hiding something from me that's been close to your heart, and I felt it creeping up every day. Baby, right from the start. I know that look you give when we're fighting. Because I used to be the one who was lying.
Damn.
Or lying. So he's admitting, you know,
Right.
he was the one that was lying.
Plus admitting that he knows that she's hiding something from him.
Yeah,
Hence that secret being, is you're someone else
cheated.
or not?
yeah.
He doesn't want to
He
lose
doesn't
his
want to lose his
spot.
spot too. It's so. This guy is actually.
He says
Like
fighting,
he's more worried
bro.
about that.
Bro, mentally, he's having one of the craziest battles right now.
Crazy. Oh wait, but verse 2 though,
See,
he's
but
actually admitting.
I'm not falling for this shit. No, I'm not falling for this shit again, man.
No,
He
wait
did
a
this
minute.
before.
Nah, bro,
And you-
listen. I don't deserve someone loyal to me.
Okay.
Don't you think I see? And I don't
Okay.
want to be a prisoner to who I used to be.
Okay.
At least this is the first time we're seeing him.
He's gaslighting her, bro.
Yeah, I don't.
know.
Wait
bro.
a minute.
Nah,
Fuck,
this
never
guy
mind,
is-
bro.
Nah, but yo, I swear I changed my ways for the
Nah,
better.
I ain't changed no way.
Wait,
Stop
fuck, you
fucking
changed,
lying.
bro.
You lying, bro. Don't
Bro.
touch me,
I
man.
mean, I guess it's pretty
Nah,
self-explanatory.
let's get
fucked.
Bro, if
lying,
you fall
bro.
for it, you're cooked,
Yeah.
bro.
Next track we got, guys. Starry Eyes.
I only met you in my dreams before. When I was young and alone in the world, you were there when I needed someone to call my girl. And now you're my reality, and I wanna feel you close, but you're defeated, baby, broken, hurting, suffering from a shattered soul. I shattered soul. Let me be there. Let me be there for your heart. Let me be there. I can be there till you're home. You were touched by a man in so long. 'Cause the last on the words were too strong. Let me be there for your heart. Let me love you like you need. And I'll make it my responsibility. I'll be there every step of the way. I'll get you back on your feet. Let me love you like you need. And you can kick me to the curb.
Right here.
It's okay, babe. I promise that I'll fight worst. Back then I was starry-eyed, and now I'm so cynical. me among the angels' order. Even if they pressed me against their heart, I'd be consumed. For beauty is the terror we endure. While we stand in wonder, we're annihilated. Every angel is terrified.
Intense, graphic, sexy, euphoric, provocative, edgy, thought-provoking, technically and visually stunning, a compelling work of science fiction, a suspenseful expose, cinema like you've never seen it before, the exotic, bizarre, and beautiful world of Afterlife. And this is your invitation to enter. Critics say Afterlife makes your current life look like a total comatose snooze fest. It's action-packed, the future of everyone's fate. Nigel and Fred call it a classic. Arthur Flemminger says, I can't keep my eyes off the screen. Afterlife can be yours for only $4.95 with a subscription when you order the best of your current life collection series. You will enter a world beyond your imagination. A future out of control. And an experience you will never forget. Don't say we didn't warn you. The wait is over. Call 1-800-414-4444. That's 1-800-444-4444 now to order Afterlife. $4.95 plus. Now. To order Afterlife plus $3.79 shipping and handling. Now.
The hell is there two numbers, dog? Am I tweaking?
Well, I'm not gonna lie. If that first half was track on its own, I think that actually would have been like the best track he's made. Yeah. But I feel like now though, especially just hearing it all in like one experience, nah, man, it's one of those ones where I still think it's just perfect for what it is. Wait, yo, so is there someone else transition into Starry Eyes?
Yeah.
Cause I'm interested.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, bro. I really
like
think those.
Wait, it transitions or no?
I think it did.
I don't think that's a coincidence too that certain tracks have those outros and just like transitions.
Best Friends is part 1. Is There Someone Else is part 2, and Starry Eyes is part 3. Every Angel is Terrifying is the epilogue of it.
I only met you in my dreams before. When I was young and alone in the world, you were there when I needed someone to call my girl. Even just how like euphoric this track sounds, right? Like Starry Eyes, and obviously continuing with Every Angel's Terrifying.
Yeah.
I think what he's seeing in front of him is like an angel potentially.
Yeah.
Hence him being starry-eyed. Saying Starry Eyes, you were there when I needed someone to call my girl, and now you're my reality. So it's like, yes,
now.
I don't know.
I also see it in the sense of which there's this girl, but he put her on this pedestal above just being a woman. And now I think he's slowly coming to the realization that she's human. It's cleansing. It's cleansing. He's near the end of this whole session in purgatory.
Well, after now seeing an angel, the first thought he has, or that final thought he has, is, holy shit, bro! Like every angel is terrifying. Even the way the track starts, to me, it's like the ascension almost. We're now continuing with the soul, and I feel like the music is kind of showing that. Cause think about it, out of any track, like those two tracks sounded so like, the psychedelic, the metaphysical. So then you have him giving the spoken word, which is why there was even like the mic sound or whatever, because you could hear people in the background too. Plus, not just that. In the beginning, before he says "Who if I cried out," people are in the back just kind of saying, "Quiet, quiet, everyone." It's almost as if he's on stage right now. So then he's now saying, "Who if I cried out would hear me among the angels' order." It's almost as if he's now with maybe like the other angels.
I think this whole thing that this infomercial that he was selling was the life that he was just living. He's in purgatory and he's watching it. He's watching what he was sold. But he's seeing himself as the spokesperson for selling that.
It's kind of cool too, because us as the listeners, we're now being sold this thing. But over here though, look at the phone number.
1-800-414-4444. That's 1-800-4... Hey, why are you switching it up? Fucking liar.
444. Now to order.
He switched up the one with the 4.
What the fuck you changed
Why
the
would
number
you change the number? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm believing all this angel shit, man. Because in the line before, in brackets, that nigga says, "Don't say we didn't warn you." What do you mean by that?
Don't break my heart. Old Abel right there.
Yeah.
I see you drowning in the purple lights, diamond shining bright. I see every eyes on you. You snatch my soul uncrucified. I feel paralyzed. I'm so mesmerized by you, but I know you lie to me. Ecstasy, I keep coming back for more. I think that you would die for me. Destiny, and this time I know for sure. Just don't break my heart. Don't let me go. Please, don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore. Take it anymore. Take it anymore. I can't take another heartbreak, or I'll end it all. And the girl I used to love, we broke up in the club. I almost died in the discotheque. And now I know she wasn't right for me. And for me, I kept coming back for more. I'd rather you would die for me. Destiny, and this time I know for sure. Just don't break my heart. Don't let me go. Please, don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore. I believe the liquor's talking. I just need the room to stop it. I could be the one you want, just as long as you don't break my heart.
When I kissed you now, that the room is hot. I can taste it sweat. It's just you and I in the discotheque.
But don't you worry, just don't break my heart. Don't let me down, please. Don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore. Don't break my heart. I'm falling apart already. Don't you break my heart. I don't know if I can take it anymore.
The intro, ooh, I'm paralyzed.
It's like in that
Let's go.
fainted voice in the back that's low.
Yeah.
But it's like, what if that's Old Abel?
It is.
It's like you're
I think it is
Old
Old
Abel.
Abel, yeah.
What about that
Interesting.
I'm paralyzed part?
Maybe this is like
Him,
subconsciously his mind.
his mind telling him, and
Yeah.
maybe.
Obviously, he's saying, "Don't break my heart." He's like, he can't take it anymore. He's
Yeah.
like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take another heartbreak, or I'll end it all. I feel like if anything, this is a song where he hit the breaking point. I think that's to sum it up. The younger Abel, I guess you can say, who's mainly singing, he's saying, and the girl I used to love, we broke up in the club and I almost died in the discotheque.
Yeah.
But then during the bridge, when this old man Abel speaking, he's like reminiscing, I guess, and I realized when I kissed your neck that the room is hot. I can taste your sweat. It's just you and I in the discotheque.
But don't
So he's referring back to that same event.
Yeah. I think it's like old Abel just watching young Abel at a certain point.
And then we go to the next track.
I heard you're married.
You've been in control. You Where the love at? You walk down the aisle, I can make you run back. Like fuck that. Where the love at? Tell hubby I kill him, no hubcap.
Listen to Lil Wayne in the back. Wait, he keeps going.
Oh man,
What a heartfelt track, glamorizing such luscious and colorful instrumentation. Man.
yeah. I feel like that's a sleeper track, man.
It's so
It
loud,
is.
man. Yo. The way you hypnotized me, I could tell you've been in control. You manifested this, but girl, I blame myself. Things I should have known. He finally accepts that she was in control this whole time. The power dynamic was always in her hands.
Oh.
He says, these words I need to hear from you, and I know this is a fling, but you're hiding someone's rings. The fact that they've still been continuing
Even though
this,
she's
even though she's
got a
been
ring.
doing- Yeah. I mean, if you're attached it to like the best friend storyline, or even the is there someone else? It's like best friends is first of all her saying that she doesn't want to be best friends anymore. There has to be a clear reason. So he's wondering, yo, is there someone else? Is that the reason why? And then eventually gets to don't break my heart. But then we get to I heard you're married, and it's just like, damn, it hurts to think I'm sharing you. Oh, I heard you're married, girl. And then him talk about if you don't love him, then do yourself a favor and just leave him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now I'm sure you have your issues and your reasons, but why you even with them if you're cheating? I mean, shit. You kind of got a point.
Shit.
Lil Wayne saying can be your side, babe. That shit ain't fly, babe. I feel like Wayne is coming more from like the
ego. I
the
think it's
ego.
Yeah, 100%.
Because he's saying the things that are more vulgar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
More
I think
It's taking that
provocative.
place.
I think the features come in a specific place of trying to defend the situation, trying to justify the situation,
Yeah.
justify the feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because him just saying until hubby I'll kill him, no hubcap. Like Wayne saying the shit that
it's-
Abel wouldn't
it
say
plays up
anymore.
more, yeah.
Because he's like, you walk down the aisle, I can make you run
That's
back.
fucked up.
That's crazy.
And finally in the outro to end it off, I can't be with you. No, I can't be with you. You're too deceiving, girl.
It's acceptable. I feel like this album, track by track, it's progressively him accepting defeat as a human.
And you know what? This ties in with my theory. Game is game. Now, to move forward, it's either the game controls you or you control the game. And in this
Nice.
case, he's trying to let go of the game, you know?
Can you ever really let go of the game?
See, that's the thing, though, because he's still back and forth over here with some of the lyrics.
Yeah.
But,
I think he's about to.
I mean, maybe.
I think
But
that's
hey,
the only way out.
And plus one small thing too.
good.
This is the only song on this album where the volume decreases gradually. And the fact that the volume decreases on this track, to me, I feel like this is actually him accepting it. It's like, I have no more to say. It's done. It's over. It's truly over
it's
this
like
time.
I love how you say it decreases, right? Because with Abel now having a place of like not having anything else to say, he's just less than zero, man.
Motherfucking did it to us.
Remember I was a hero.
Sunny day.
I play your heart like a symbol. I couldn't save you from our darkest truth of all. tried your best with me, I know.
You're tuned to Dawn FM, the middle of nowhere on your dial. So sit back and unpack. You may be here a while. Now that all future plans have been postponed, and it's time to look back on the things you thought you owned, do you remember them well? Were you high or just stoned? And how many grudges did you take to your grave? When you weren't liked or followed, how did you behave? Was it often a dissonant chord you were strumming? Were you ever in tune with the song life was humming? If the pain's living on when your body's long gone, and your phantom regret hasn't let it go yet, you may not have died in the way that you must. All specters are haunted by their own lack of trust. When you're all out of time, there's nothing but space. No hunting, no gathering, no nations, no race. And heaven is closer than those tears on your face. When the purple rain falls, we're all bathed in its grace. Heaven's for those who let go of regret. And you have to wait here when you're not all there yet. But you could be there by the end of this song, where the weekend's so good and he plays all week long. Bang it gong, get it on. And if your broken heart's heavy when you step on the scale, you'll be lighter than air when they pull back the veil. Consider the flowers, they don't try to look right. They just open their petals and turn to the light. Are you listening real close? Heaven's not that, it's this. It's the depth of this moment. You don't reach for bliss. God knows life is chaos, but he made one thing true. You gotta unwind your mind, train your soul to align, and dance till you find that divine boogaloo. In other words, you gotta be heaven to see heaven. May peace be with you.
That was Dawn FM.
For him to name the next track Less Than Zero, I feel like it's almost as if it's like, to a certain degree, ego death, almost. So him just saying, remember I was your hero, I wear your heart like a symbol, I couldn't save you from my darkest truth of all. I try to hide it, but I know you know me. I try to fight it, but I'd rather be free. But now you'd rather leave me than to watch me die in your arms. So it's like, she's...
Who died?
Like, even during his moments of supposed, like, death, she's not interested anymore.
Who is this nigga fucking with, bro? Holy
I don't even
shit,
know.
man.
But he's like using it as a metaphor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
metaphor or not, bro. This nigga's been getting fucked,
But
man.
still, I feel like for me personally, the way I perceive that is that he accepted the situation, he accepted the reality.
For what it was,
Because
yeah.
I don't think it's necessarily that he's letting go of it. I feel, well, of course he is, because she let go of him. I think it's more so
He's
that.
forced to.
There's no
That's
other
the
option.
only way he can get out of the loop is and
Yeah.
kill it off entirely.
It's for her not to continue the cycle too.
Yeah, but also on his end to accept that he was the root problem of this song. Him putting all this on her, in a sense. Ultimately realizing that this person did try their best with him, but
Yeah.
he just couldn't face the situation with the truth of the matter.
Now, one thing we got to understand about this whole thing, and we mentioned it earlier too, it's about the soul's journey towards God. Just looking at the bigger picture. But within purgatory, you know, if you're to sum it into one word, it's regret. The reason why their souls can't become free is because they still keep holding on to the attachments that they need to let go of. We clearly see Abel being in this loop, the cycle. That's why for me, I feel like Lesson Zero was his moment where the ego just shattered. he truly became the most vulnerable he can be. For him to just say, I'll always be less than zero and you try your best with me, I know, and just accept it. Yeah, I feel like that's him letting go of that regret.
That's the end.
Yep. And then we get into the final track on the album. So then we have Jim Carrey saying, "You're tuned to Dawn FM, the middle of nowhere on your dial. So sit back and unpack. You may be here a while." And pretty much he's just asking, like, you know, like how many grudges did he take to your grave? Because once again, it's things like that that's not gonna let you become free. And oh, this is one of my favorite lines too. He says, "Was it often a dissonant chord you were strumming? Were you ever in tune with the song life was humming?"
Oh, that's a bar.
Think about how
That's a
fucking-
bar.
If pain's living on when your body's long gone and your phantom regret hasn't let it go, you may not have died in the way that you must. Heaven's for those who let go of regret. And you have to wait here when you're not all there yet. Hence why he was never there.
Yeah.
But you could be there by the end of the song, where the weekend's so good and he plays all week long. I feel like the fact that they're even mentioning the weekend is why I think the weekend actually is in this. You know what I mean?
The
Like
halfway
following
point,
that
yeah,
theory.
yeah.
Consider the flowers. They don't try to look right. They just open their petals and turn to the light.
Flowers are naturally beautiful.
Yeah.
But for what they are, they don't intend to be beautiful.
Right.
They are
just
the way
naturally
they are.
God knows life is chaos, but he made one thing true. You gotta unwind your mind, train your soul to align, and dance till you find that divine boogaloo. In other words, you gotta be heaven to see heaven. And then finally just saying, may peace be with you.
It's at that point where, okay, Jim is coming from the lens where you finished it. Okay, now look at what just happened. Look at everything you just relived in this exact moment. Did you do this? In this moment, were you like this? Were you like that? Or whatever? And that's the lesson of it all.
Jim Carrey saying, what is it? You gotta be heaven to see heaven.
Yeah.
Heaven, for the most part, what I know, it represents like eternal peace.
Mm.
So I think he's passing through.
So it's like he's finally ready
Yeah.
to go on.
I mean, I hope he is, because I feel like there was a lot of back and forth with him, you know, realizing the wrong that he's done. You know, he's acknowledging that he's done bad, but now he's kind of changed in that sense. But
But I mean, for Jim Carrey to come in, it must mean that clearly it's time.
it's past, yeah, or
It's
it's
time
time.
for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, ultimately, I think he successfully completed the trials of purgatory. He cleansed himself. He also grew more of a profound realization of the loops in his life. And I think that back and forth battle that was happening throughout the album, even with the power shift with the woman or this entity, and to see how it comes to a complete end on less than zero, and acknowledging that the power was only within him to either keep this cycle going or to just cut it off. All right, y'all. Final thoughts on Dawn FM.
All I'm gonna say is just this: The Weeknd is one of those artists where you can say whatever you want about how commercial he sounds or whatever it is. People don't realize that what this man is doing is different from what anyone else is doing in the industry, and I can almost guarantee that there's only a very tiny percentage of artists who could truly create something like this with the emotional and spiritual depth that it has. I'm so excited for this new upcoming album. Just it's gonna be different.
Yeah. I mean, in the start of the video, I was mentioning how this album was probably one of my favorites from the weekend. And to think that it could get this much better and deeper is insane. I had no clue that the lore got this deep. Honestly, this listen really opened my eyes to what he was going for, especially with the trilogy. And even after listening to After Hours now and piecing it together with this, I'm really excited for the new album that's coming out. That's going to be crazy because none of us have heard it before, and we're all going to be on this journey of, you know, figuring it out. So I'm really excited.
Well, I can tell you guys one thing. This is way better than when I listened to it in the car.
Really?
I'ma just say, I think it's just because of like the history and just the knowledge within this album and learning from these guys that really helped myself kind of shape my perspective on it. Because mind you, in the car too, I don't even know what Weeknd is talking about. But again, I was going blind into it. No lore on the Weeknd. I feel like the first part, After Hours, it ticked. It did its thing. The second part, the part 2, it's kind of like the build up from 1 to 2, and now it's setting up for 3. But shit, good.
I can say is that this man is a genius beyond what I can even comprehend at this point. Bro. Let me tell you something, bro. After hours, I'll be real, there was a lot of theories, but I understood most of it. What this guy did with Don FM, bro, it's like, this listening experience wasn't just listening to music, bro. I was watching a movie, bro.
Damn.
That's literally what it was. I'm not glazing. I'm not, bro. You
bro.
sit here, you dive into the lyrics, listen to like 30 theories, bro. I'm telling you, your life will change. You know when something's good when you're just sitting there and you really want to understand everything, bro. But you obviously don't understand. So by the way, drop your theories in there to help me out a little bit, because I'm losing it at this point.
The first time I ever listened to this album, I loved it. This time, with the deep breakdown and all these theories and like everything that we've learned, I gotta say it's a masterpiece. So for all the people out there that dislike it or dare even say hate it, please open your ears, open your eyes, listen to this album again like how we did. Take your time with it, don't rush through it.
I remember this too. If you guys are lazy to do that, that's why we're here. So just watch these videos.
Watch the whole thing.
I really love this album. It's still one of my favorites of all time, and I do think it's his best body of work. And I'm just very excited to see where he's going to take the final chapter of this trilogy in terms of the story front and just as a whole album too. But yeah, I'm just very excited coming into this final chapter of this whole saga, and this is the Superior Trilogy, guys. Just know that.
Well, that was our Don FM experience. We hope y'all enjoyed the video. We hope we were able to give y'all a new perspective on the album and even just a new perspective on the trilogy as a whole. You know, one of the main goals we had in mind when it came to even doing this trilogy was making sure that the After Hours video and the Don FM video wouldn't feel like they were just simply a reaction video, but they felt more intimate, more so like an immersive experience. So
One could say an IMAX experience.
So we hope we were able to provide that experience for y'all. Now, in case if you guys are wondering what's happening with the music videos, so we're actually going to make a separate video where we're going to break down every single music video from both eras.
Ooh.
And hopefully we could give y'all an even better understanding of, you know, what the whole trilogy is about, the lore, as well as coming more so from a cinematic lens. Because one thing we did realize while filming the two videos is that it was very hard for us to speak about the lore or the story because we only had to talk about it from the experience of listening to the album rather than talking about the music videos. And so we completely understand if you guys are still confused by a lot of the theories you were saying. But with the music video breakdown section, we can almost guarantee that all of your questions will be answered.
So now that Don FM is over, there's only one more chapter left.
One more?
For us to go to paradise, guys.
Hey, take me there!
Y'all already know Hurry Up Tomorrow's on its way. The saga is finally coming to an end. And you don't want to miss that experience.
You don't want to miss it.
Tuning in to QFC. It's not just going to be any kind of experience. It's going to be an
IMAX experience. Alright. Listen up, fuck niggas. Listen up, fuck niggas. Everything will be linked in our description below. Our IG, our TikTok, our Snapchat, our Twitter.
Your Snapchat?
Nah, my Snapchat, nigga. Everything's linked below. Don't worry.
As y'all know, QC has been on the road to 500K, so make sure y'all subscribe.
Give us some love!
Other than that, see y'all in the finale. Peace and love.